The city's consumer watchdog has found over 90% of the cooking oils it tested contained harmful substances. Over half were detected with genotoxic carcinogens. Joanna Ho has more.
Cooking oil looks clean, right? Clear bottles, healthy claims, perfect for your family's meals. But grab the wrong bottle and you're getting rancid sludge, chemical solvents, and fillers disguised as heart healthy. For seniors managing heart health, that's not harmless. It's poison wrecking your arteries. In today's video, we're counting down 7 cooking oils you should avoid at all costs, even if they dominate your grocery store shelf. Stay tuned till the end, because we'll also reveal 2 oils that are actually worth your trust and your money. 7. Wesson vegetable oil. That familiar bottle. Your grandmother used it. Your mother used it. Feels like family, right? Here's what they never told you. Vegetable oil isn't from vegetables. It's soybean oil extracted with hexane, the same petroleum solvent from Mazola. Then it gets bleached, degummed, and deodorized at temperatures so high they create trans fats. But the label says vegetable with happy garden graphics. That word does all the work, tricking families into thinking they're buying something natural when it's industrial sludge. The real danger? Omega-6 overload. Studies show the ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is 4:1. Americans? They're at 20.1. For seniors already battling joint pain and inflammation, Wesson dumps more inflammatory fats into every meal. Chronic inflammation worsens, arthritis flares up, arterial damage accelerates, all from harmless vegetable oil they've trusted for decades. Conagra moves millions of bottles monthly. That retro label? It hides one of the most inflammatory products in American diets. While families think they're buying something wholesome, they're building disease one meal at a time. If your grandmother's trusted brand hides petroleum processing, hit subscribe to see which premium imported oils are even worse. 6. Bertolli olive oil. That green bottle, the Italian name. Your grandparents drizzled it over Sunday pasta. Your parents used it for every special meal. Generations of trust built around one promise: authentic Italian tradition. But in 2014, class action lawsuits shattered that trust, accusing Bertolli of fraud, selling extra virgin that failed basic purity standards. Laboratory tests revealed lower-grade refined oil mixed with tiny amounts of virgin oil, then marketed as 100% extra virgin. Italy's 1,000-year olive oil reputation? Bertolli traded on that heritage while filling bottles with industrial blends. What makes this especially cruel is the price. A bottle costs $8.12, double what basic vegetable oil runs. Families paid that premium believing they were following Mediterranean diet principles. Instead, they got refined oil stripped of the polyphenols and antioxidants that make real extra virgin protective. Taste it on bread, flat, generic, like eating plain vegetable oil. Real extra virgin has peppery bite, grassy complexity that catches your throat. This? Nothing. Bertolli's response? Deny everything. Keep selling. The bottles still dominate grocery shelves wrapped in fake Italian tradition. Italian fraud from 2014 is old news. But if you think that's bad, wait until you see the olive oil recall that happened just months ago in 2025. 5. Daniela, first cold press extra virgin olive oil. Old lawsuits are one thing, but what happens when fraud hits shelves right now, in 2025, when we supposedly have better testing and stricter regulations? That familiar green and gold label, large 3-liter tins on New York shelves. Daniela First Cold Press Extra Virgin Olive Oil carried every promise: purity, tradition, first cold press, health. Families trusted it for years, but in January of this year, a federal notice forced a recall. Why? Because the cans may not have contained olive oil at all. They may have been filled with ordinary canola oil. That's not a tiny slip-up. That is a slap in the face to anyone who poured it on bread, into a skillet, or over a fresh salad. People pay extra for olive oil because it's supposed to be different. It's supposed to protect the heart, to bring flavor, to carry a tradition thousands of years old. To discover that what you bought may have been something cheaper and stripped of those benefits feels like betrayal at the most basic level. The recall was labeled as voluntary, and officials called it a Class 3 action. That means the government did not expect the mislabeling to cause immediate physical harm. But the classification doesn't erase the reality. What was in the tin did not match the promise on the label. A family reaching for the bottle thought they were choosing extra virgin olive oil. Instead, they may have been served canola. And that mismatch isn't only about flavor. It's about value, about trust, about being told the truth when you hand over hard-earned money. Daniela has built its name on imported foods, on a heritage image, on the idea that buyers are bringing something authentic into their kitchens. To see that name appear in a recall for mislabeling hits hard. It turns dinner into a guessing game. It forces loyal customers to wonder if other products are what they claim to be. Because once a seal of authenticity cracks, it doesn't patch over easily. Think about the chain of events here. A distributor orders cans labeled as premium extra virgin olive oil. They're shipped, stocked, and displayed. Shoppers pick them up in good faith. Only later does a federal notice reveal that the contents may have been nothing more than canola. That's not just one bad day at the factory. That's a system that failed at multiple points, and every failure landed squarely on the family table. What makes this case sting even more is the timing. It didn't happen decades ago when food fraud was harder to track. It happened right now, in 2025, in an era when every bottle can be tested, traced, and certified. Consumers have more information than ever, yet they still walked away with a mislabeled product in their pantries. That shouldn't be possible in a market this modern. For seniors managing heart health, this matters enormously. Extra virgin olive oil contains polyphenols and oleic acid proven to reduce inflammation and lower bad cholesterol. Canola oil? Generic processed oil with none of those specific cardiovascular benefits. For seniors paying premium prices expecting Mediterranean wellness, they got industrial filler instead. For elderly consumers managing heart disease through diet, this swap undermines their entire nutritional strategy. This recall is a warning shot. If a widely sold olive oil can be swapped with canola and only caught after it hits shelves, then trust in labels cannot be taken for granted. It proves that the danger isn't limited to exotic imports or shady knockoffs. It can show up in a trusted brand, in a familiar aisle, at a store you visit every week. And that means the story doesn't stop here. Because if one oil can slip past the guardrails, there are other brands already waiting to do worse. Have you bought Daniela olive oil? Drop a comment if this recall caught you off guard. 4. Mazola canola oil. That bright yellow label, the 100% pure promise, a century of American trust. Looks like a safe bet, right? Wrong. In 2022, class action lawsuits ripped open Mazola's wholesome facade. The accusation? Misleading millions of customers by slapping 100% pure on bottles while secretly using hexane, a petroleum solvent, to extract the oil. Hexane isn't food, it's a degreaser. Factories use it to clean machinery. Mechanics use it to strip grease off engine parts, and Mazola uses it to squeeze every last drop of oil from canola seeds. Then they bottle it, call it pure, and sell it to your family. The FDA allows up to 25 parts per million hexane residue in vegetable oils, 25 parts per million petroleum solvent they consider safe. But here's the reality, you're pouring petroleum byproduct over your dinner. Would you knowingly cook with degreaser? Because that's what court filings revealed was hiding behind that cheerful yellow label. The Centers for Disease Control doesn't mince words. Hexane harms the nervous system with prolonged or repeated contact. Nerve damage, muscle weakness, headaches, dizziness. Health advocates have screamed for years that even low levels don't belong in food, especially in products marketed as pure. Pour this into a pan right now. It flows perfectly clear, completely odorless, factory neutral. Some consumers reported an odd aftertaste they couldn't place. Others noticed a strange chemical smell when heated. That's hexane residue burning off into your kitchen air while you cook. Real cold-pressed oils smell like their source. Seeds, nuts, olives. This smells like nothing because it's been chemically stripped dead. The color stays suspiciously perfect across millions of bottles. No natural variation, no cloudiness, just industrial uniformity designed to hide what happened in the factory. For seniors managing heart health through diet, hexane exposure adds invisible risk to every meal. Chronic exposure damages nerves that are already vulnerable with age. For families cooking 3 meals a day, the cumulative effect over years remains completely unstudied. No long-term safety data, just petroleum solvents dressed up as heart-healthy cooking oil. And here's the kicker. Mazola isn't some obscure brand hiding in corner stores. It dominates shelves at Walmart, Kroger, Target, Safeway. Millions of American households trusted that yellow bottle. They believed 100% pure meant something. Instead, they got petroleum-extracted oil with chemical fingerprints in every drop. The lawsuits make it brutally clear. This wasn't an accident. This was the business model. Maximum profit by chemically squeezing seeds with industrial solvents, then slapping pure on the label and betting families won't ask questions. So while that yellow bottle smiles with a century of trust, what you're actually getting is factory-processed petroleum extract. Skip Mazola and find oil that doesn't need solvents to fill the bottle. 3. Great value avocado oil. The first story may have made you think twice about olive oil, so you reach for something newer, something that feels safer: avocado oil. Marketed as clean, premium, the healthy choice. For many families, it's become the replacement. But is avocado oil really the safe haven it claims to be? In some cases, it may be even worse. Take Walmart's Great Value Avocado Oil. On the shelf, it looks like an upgrade. The label promises purity, a rich green fruit turned into golden liquid. But when researchers at the University of California, Davis pulled bottles for testing, what did they find? Cheaper seed oils, soybean, sunflower, safflower. Some samples had already gone rancid before shoppers even carried them home. Families thought they were serving heart-healthy fats. Instead, spoiled filler over every meal. Is that a mix-up? No, that's profit engineering. Think about the math. Avocados are expensive to grow, harvest, and press. Soybean and sunflower, dirt cheap. By replacing avocado oil with seed oil, companies save money at every stage. Price it as premium, produce it as filler. The shopper never knows, at least not until a lab looks closer. UC Davis found that 82% of avocado oils tested were rancid, adulterated, or mislabeled. 82%. Great Value sat squarely in that category. The price? Under $10 for 16 ounces. Sounds like a deal until you realize real avocado oil costs $15 to $20. The math doesn't work unless what's inside isn't avocado. Open a bottle now, smell it. Does it smell like crayons or Play-Doh? That's rancidity. Real avocado oil smells mild, slightly buttery. This, chemical and wrong. The color appears pale yellow, thin, flowing like cheap vegetable oil because that's what it is. So while that bottle promises premium wellness, what are you really getting? Rancid seed oil masquerading as avocado. 2. Safeway O Organics Avocado Oil. A mother stands at the stove. Dinner time. She reaches for a bottle of avocado oil. The label says organic. She trusts it. Her husband and children wait at the table, hungry, expecting a meal that's both delicious and healthy. But what pours into that pan isn't what the bottle promises. Safeway's O Organics avocado oil carried all the right words: premium, organic, pure. The price sat higher than cheaper options. Families saw that green seal and felt safe. Tests revealed something different. The oil was cut with cheaper seed oils, safflower, sunflower. Some bottles were already rancid before they left the shelf. Remember when organic meant something? When that word was a shield against chemicals and shortcuts? Families paid extra believing it guaranteed honesty. Here's what they didn't know. Organic certification only covers how crops are grown. After harvest, anything goes. That's how organic oil can still be diluted, still be rancid, still be a lie. Now think about the scale. Safeway is one of America's largest grocery chains. O Organics is their flagship health line. How many homes trusted that bottle? How many mothers poured it for their children, meal after meal? For the mother who thought she was protecting her family, she paid extra for the exact fraud she was trying to avoid. For families managing health through better choices, they got oxidized fats accelerating the very risks they were fighting. Safeway's response? Silence. No recalls, no fixes. The bottles kept selling. Organic labels lying to mothers? Cruel. But the absolute worst isn't budget brands or fake organic. It's premium store brands that families pay extra for, believing they're finally making the smart choice. 1. Kroger Private Selection Avocado Oil. Now take a moment and check your kitchen. Do you see a bottle marked Kroger Private Selection Avocado Oil? If the answer is yes, be careful. That bottle should not be trusted. This isn't gossip. It comes from research at the University of California, Davis, published in the Washington Post in August of 2024. Their team purchased bottles of Private Selection avocado oil from Kroger stores between 2020 and 2021. When the oil was tested, what did they find? Much of it didn't match the promise on the front. Instead of pure avocado oil, the bottles often contained cheaper seed oils. Instead of quality, customers were left with something diluted and unworthy of the premium price. The disappointment wasn't only in the lab. Many customers had already left their complaints scattered online. Some said the taste was off, bitter or flat, unlike what they expected from a premium label. Others noted a strange smell, something closer to cheap vegetable oil than the rich, buttery flavor avocado oil should carry. These voices? Ignored for years, until the UC Davis report made headlines. The science backed what shoppers had been saying all along. Open a bottle right now, smell it. Does it smell buttery and mild? Or harsh, almost metallic? Real avocado oil has depth. This smells like nothing, or worse, like it's already turned. Pour it out and watch how it flows. Too thin, too fast, like it's been diluted because it has. Here's what makes this dangerous. True avocado oil is rich in monounsaturated fats linked to heart health. It's stable at higher cooking temperatures. Cut that with seed oils, the benefits are erased. Instead of heart-friendly fat, you're loading your body with oils high in unstable compounds prone to oxidation. Rancid oils go even further. Oxidation doesn't only change flavor, it produces harmful byproducts that burden the body, fueling inflammation and damaging cells. For older Americans already watching blood pressure, cholesterol, or inflammation, the risks aren't theoretical, they're direct, measurable, and dangerous. Taste it if you dare. Real avocado oil leaves a smooth, slightly nutty finish. This? Bitter, flat, coating your mouth with an aftertaste that won't quit. That's rancidity and cheap seed oil working together to destroy what should have been a premium product. And yet shoppers paid more for this. Kroger's Private Selection brand is designed to look premium. The label carries an aura of higher standards, a promise that this is a cut above the bargain basics. But the truth is colder. Customers were exploited. They were manipulated by a system that dressed up cheaper filler as a premium choice. Behind the polished packaging, the formula was simple: charge more, deliver less. It's profit dressed as quality, deception wrapped in a familiar logo. What makes this more frightening? How invisible the deception can be. Most families can't run chemical tests on their groceries. They can't detect oxidation or adulteration by sight alone. The lies are hidden in plain view, and that's the scariest part. Shoppers are left to rely on trust, and that trust is being traded away for margin. Kroger isn't some small regional chain, it's one of America's largest grocery retailers. Private Selection is their premium house brand, the line families reach for when they want something better than basic. How many homes trusted that bottle? How many people paid extra believing they were getting quality? Go check your pantry right now. If you see Kroger Private Selection avocado oil, Great Value, O Organics, Mazola, Daniela, Bertolli, or Wesson, throw it out. Don't wait. Don't finish the bottle. It's not worth the risk, but don't panic. Not every oil is a dangerous trap. Two brands actually deserve your trust. Prove cooking oil can still be real, and we'll reveal those next. Finally, a bottle that doesn't lie to your face. Primal Kitchen. Avocado oil actually treats oil like food, not factory sludge. Primal Kitchen doesn't need defense. It has earned its praise. Families who've tried it, they describe taste that's clean, pure, smooth, rich. None of the bitterness found in lesser oils. It gained a loyal following not through marketing, through delivery. Community reputation is Primal Kitchen's strength. Shoppers share experiences online, praising the flavor, how it elevates vegetables, vinaigrettes, salads. These voices matter. Real kitchens, real families, real trust. The reputation goes beyond flavor. Primal Kitchen passed rigorous UC Davis testing. In a market filled with adulteration, this came through clean, authentic, true. Transparency is the secret. Pressed from California avocados, not shipped around the world, not bottled in mystery plants. Shoppers know the origin, the process, the reason for the taste. For families who cook daily, stability matters. Frying without smoke, roasting without breakdown, sautéing without worry. For seniors managing inflammation, it's more than oil. It's a partner in healthier living. What shines most? Consistency. Year after year, bottle after bottle. No betrayals, no scandals, just oil pressed with care, offered with honesty. But if you want the absolute gold standard with scientifically proven purity, there's one brand that stands above all others: Chosen Foods. Avocado oil earned its place through testing, not marketing. When UC Davis ran their investigation exposing 82% of avocado oils as fraudulent, Chosen Foods passed. Clean, pure, no adulteration, no rancidity. Real avocado oil. Compare this to the brands we just exposed. Great Value with its rancid seed oils. O Organics with its organic lye. Kroger. Private Selection with its bitter taste. Chosen Foods is the complete opposite. Transparent sourcing, rigorous testing, real ingredients you can see and taste. Open a bottle, and you immediately see the difference. The color is rich golden green, never pale yellow. The texture flows with natural viscosity, not watery like diluted oils. The aroma is mild and buttery with subtle mushroom notes. This is what real avocado oil smells like. Leave it on your shelf and it stays stable. No strange odors developing, no rancidity creeping in. The quality remains consistent because the oil was never degraded to begin with. Heat never destroyed it. Seed oils never diluted it. For seniors paying for avocado oil, this actually delivers the monounsaturated fats and heart benefits promised on the label. For athletes needing high smoke point oils, it handles 500 Dishclosure without breaking down. For anyone avoiding inflammatory oils, this provides clean fat your body can actually use. Use it for searing steaks, roasting vegetables, making salad dressings. You'll taste the difference immediately. It doesn't disappear into nothing like fake oils. It has body, character, actual flavor. kids notice it because the food tastes better, richer, more satisfying. Chosen Foods proves clean avocado oil doesn't require specialty stores or impossible prices. It sits on regular grocery shelves, available, accessible, honest, and there you have it. From fake oils stripped of everything real to brands that actually deliver pure, transparent quality, we've pulled back the curtain on what's really sitting in those bottles on grocery shelves. The truth is, not all cooking oil is created equal. Some bottles might look clean and healthy on the outside, but behind that label lies rancid fillers, petroleum solvents, and adulterated blends that have no business in your body. The good news? You now know what to avoid and what to trust. Whether it's skipping that ultra-filtered bargain oil or reaching for Primal Kitchen or Chosen Foods that actually respect what cooking oil should be. Small choices make a huge difference over time. Your health deserves better than industrial sludge disguised as heart-healthy fat. And thankfully, real oil still exists. It just takes awareness. If today's analysis made you think, drop a comment below. What oil are you currently using? Did any of these brands shock you? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, stay healthy, and keep rising.